We often hear about getting a certification to advance your career, and you start to wonder, is it really worth the effort? But when it comes to project management, there's one that consistently comes up, the PMP, or Project Management Professional Certification.
It's become the global benchmark, and for a good reason. The numbers don't lie. In the US, a certified PMP earns a median salary of 11,000美元. That's a full 20,000美元 more than a project manager without it.
Wow, a $20,000 difference? And that's not just a US thing, right?
Not at all. Globally, you're consistently looking at a Arsha to Bifenjar salary premium. But honestly, it's more than just the money. It's about marketability. Many large corporations won't even consider you for senior project roles unless you have those three letters after your name. It's a guarantee that you speak the language of people, process, and business environment.
So the ROI is clearly there, but I'm guessing getting those letters isn't exactly a walk in the park. The barrier to entry must be pretty high.
That's putting it mildly. First, you have to even qualify to take the exam. We're talking about needing a 4-year degree plus 3 years, that's Sanchalote months of leading projects. Or, if you have a high school diploma, you need 5 full years of project leadership experience.
Right? And after all that, you face the exam itself. What is it, like 4.5 hours?
Exactly. Lambai tisha minutes to answer e-by basha questions. And that's the real challenge. The questions are heavily situational. You can't just memorize a textbook. The exam forces you to navigate complex, messy human and process problems under intense time pressure. It's less of a knowledge test and more of a leadership simulation.
That must be why so many people struggle to pass on their first attempt.
It is. The aha moment for many candidates is realizing that their real-world experience might actually contradict the PMI's perfect world standards. You essentially have to unlearn some of your on-the-job habits to align with the PMP methodology.
Okay, so if the exam is that brutal and the stakes are that high, how do people actually ensure they pass without spending months lost in study guides?
That's where a more strategic approach comes in. For example, a service like SPOTO offers a streamlined solution. They provide updated PMP practice exams that use Baffinger-Ibert real questions from past tests. So you stop guessing what might be on the exam.
Interesting, so you're practicing with the real deal?
Yes, and it's more than just questions. They give you access to a remote server and certified experts who can walk you through the toughest situational problems. It's a high-efficiency shortcut. Instead of drowning in theory, you're training based on the actual battlefield conditions, top for a busy manager. That's the difference between a month of targeted study and 6 months of confusion.
It sounds like it's all about working smarter, not harder to get that credential.
That's the core of it. To sum it all up, you have to remember 4 things. First, there's that Langwan Mayuan difference. The PMP consistently means AR higher salary. Second, the entry bar is high, requiring San to Wu years of proven leadership. Third, the exam itself is a marathon, a 4.5-hour situational test. And finally, using strategic tools with real updated questions and expert support gives you a massive advantage to pass on your first try. It's about being strategic to get the win.